Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. I'm going to answer an email question, and that is, Doc, how do I curb my carb cravings? I'm trying everything possible. What could I do? But before I answer that question, if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Facebook fans, always appreciate growing audience. If you like what you see, please hit the like button and also do share my videos. If you want to schedule me for a 15-minute free consultation, please follow the link below. You either email me or give the office a call, talk to Diane. Be more than happy to talk to you for 15 minutes to see if I could help you or not. Thanks for watching. Okay, the question is, how do I curb my carb cravings? Before I get into that, I always suggest this. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water, because oftentimes the brain up here is going to misinterpret hunger if it's empty down here. So as long as you're drinking water, which you should be drinking water anyways, water is the natural body's oil, body oil, lubricant. We are 80% water, so if you're not drinking enough water, your muscles will get dried up. Your brain needs it. So if you're not drinking enough water, the first thing I always suggest is, are you drinking enough water? But there's other reasons why you're stress eating. There's other reasons why you're craving for carbs. Stress eating. Are you full of stress? Insulin resistance. You're not diabetic yet, but you're on the border. You have insulin resistance. Hypoglycemia. Maybe your blood sugar is up and now it's down. Poor diet. Do you just have a poor diet? If you have a poor diet, everything is dysregulated. Do you have dopamine dysfunction? Dopamine dysfunction, that's that motivator. That's a get up and go. Are you burnt out? Are your adrenals fried? Also, poor sleep. Maybe you have poor sleep because the body repairs itself while it's sleeping. Gut dysbiosis. Gut dysbiosis, what the heck's that? Your tummy's not working properly. You don't have an appropriate hydrochloric acid and pepsin to help break down the nutrients appropriately for utilization. Again, are you dehydrated? Remember, the body often mistakes hunger for thirst. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You need it. Why does this happen in the first place? Because the more carbs you eat, the more you crave. And it all comes back down to this. Remember this. Eating carbs makes our body produce more insulin. Insulin is produced in the pancreas because what's a function of insulin is to escort glucose into the cell for utilization. The problem is, when you have too much insulin, now you accumulate fat, because the function of insulin is not only to escort glucose into the cell for utilization, but too much will say, okay, we have too many carbohydrates, we're going to store it as fat for later, which is not a bad thing, but too much of it is. Because the problem is, insulin causes energy to be stored in the fat cells to utilize later. However, the other cells get neglected, they starve, and then now you have an increase of carbohydrates. So insulin could be a good thing and a bad thing. So their main motivator when it comes to curbing the carb cravings is very simple. You want to stabilize the glucose and insulin levels. Because what happens, all of this is due to insulin dysregulation. You're hungry, so you crave carbs. You need that insulin spike because you want glucose, basically glucose for the brain. Problem is, it gets dysregulated, and then we get into problems. So first and foremost, I always suggest correct the diet. Eliminate all the insults, the wheat, the gluten, the dairy, the soy, the peanuts, the sugar. Fix the diet first, and then add supplementation. So these are just a list of supplements that will help stabilize the blood sugar. And also too, it's good if you want to lose weight. Now, in no particular order, magnesium. Magnesium helps regulate glucose, it helps regulate insulin, it helps regulate dopamine levels. And if you're deficient in magnesium, yeah, you're going to crave. Now, what type of magnesium? Because there's 10 different types of magnesium. Magnesium chloride. That helps stabilize our insulin levels. Zinc. Not only zinc is phenomenal for the immune system and hormones, but also too, it helps the body metabolize insulin and glucose. Why are you craving carbs? Because your insulin and glucose levels are going haywire. L-glutamine. L-glutamine is amino acid. okay, you take 5 grams, which is roughly about a teaspoon, an empty stomach with water. Okay, there goes your cravings. Because it helps balance out blood sugar. Chromium picolinate is phenomenal to help regulate insulin levels. And it makes the cells more sensitive to insulin, so it'll help reduce the hunger. Vitamin B complex. Okay, the B vitamins in itself are phenomenal for the nervous system and how the way the body works. So by taking a vitamin B complex, this is going to help metabolize the carbohydrates. It's going to help stabilize the energy cycle. Resveratrol. Resveratrol, it's one of those phenomenal things for supplements for your immune system. You take resveratrol with turmeric, it's great for the immune response. Also too, it helps improve the body's ability to absorb glucose into the muscle cell. Resveratrol. Fish oil. Fish oil is one of those supplements where the answer is all the above. Is it good for inflammation? Yes. Good for the brain? Yes. Good for the immune system? Yes. Is it good for insulin? Yes. So fish oil enhances the body's insulin sensitivity, because remember, your whole goal is to stabilize insulin levels. Lipase. Lipase is a digestive enzyme. I recommend digestive enzymes anyway, especially if you have your gallbladder removed. However, lipase in of itself is a phenomenal digestive enzyme because it helps break down fats more effectively. Because the thing is, if you break down fats more effectively, you're not going to have this big insulin spike. In addition to lipoic acid is an amino acid taken best on an empty stomach. It helps stabilize the blood sugar, it helps speed up metabolism. What lipoic acid does, it actually pulls the, lack of a better term, the fat cell to utilize for energy. So you're not going to have this insulin response, because also too, every time you elevate the insulin level, you're not burning fat. So do your best to levelize the insulin. So why? You want your body to be a furnace and pull off the fat cells for energy. In addition, you want to fix the gut. Probiotics. Because again, if this isn't breaking down your foods, then you're going to have this whirlwind effect. So I hope this helps. If you have any comments, leave them down below. And if you have any suggestions for future topics, please leave them down below too. I'm always open. Thanks for watching. See you next video.